The UK government did a major oopsie. In fact, now they're currently in the act of committing a major oopsie, and no one is stopping them, or if anyone can stop them, because Prime Minister Sasaki of Stab said so. Okay, so this is a BBC article, right? Okay, so basically, a social media ban for under 16s has been announced by the UK government. It will be introduced in early 2027. This is not the first time the UK has considered a social media ban for people under 16. After Australia did that, and so the UK government was inspired by that, but ended up deciding against it. But Keir Starmer was like, nope, let's do it anyway. From what I understand, I'm not intimately aware of the details of it, but the behind the decision, because I'm not I'm not I'm not in the UK government. I didn't get to vote on this or anything. I mean, there was no vote. It was just because I was do it, I think, from what I've heard and understand. Okay, so important. So it'll cover these platforms, including YouTube. So YouTube Kids, included. The issue with this is you can't upload stuff for YouTube Kids. So, the issue is, you're watching this on YouTube. One of the main ways I make content is YouTube. I love making YouTube stuff, because it lets me share stuff about my game, in essence. Let me share random stuff. I'm currently working on this when I probably should be working on a Deltarune video. I'm making it a last minute thing before chapter 5 comes out. Because chapter 5 is coming out in 8 days. But this is a thing I want to talk about right now. So, if YouTube gets banned, this is gonna suck. So, here's the thing though. There's this thing called a VPN. You might have heard of it. It's only about every third YouTube sponsorship. Basically, they do a couple different things, but arguably the main selling point of VPNs, most of the advertisement focused on mostly is the fact that you can change it. You can actually simplify a lot. Trick the websites into thinking you're in another country. For example, let's say there's a show only available. This is the example they always use. Is oh, there's a Netflix show only available in France. So you change your location to Paris or something, and then you can whenever things in Paris, and then you can connect that server, and then you'll Netflix will think you're in Paris, so you can see it. That's the example they always use. But I feel the argument more important use is getting behind bogus laws like this. Because all of this stuff, okay, I mean, actually, people's involved in private network VPN being used to get on these measures. It's one sentence. However, there's clearly not enough for that, because let's be real, the people making these laws are not very tech savvy. I don't know if they know what a VPN is, but yeah, there's I'll leave a link to the article in the description. I do want to make one thing very clear. In general, I'm not against more regulation for social media. I think social media is just running unchecked, and there needs to be way more things controlled. Why is Minecraft in this social media thing? But anyway, a lot of issues with social media that I think new laws could help with. However, this is quite possibly one of the worst things you do because okay. The thing is, the internet has a lot of bad, but also has a lot of good. And this is the kind of thing I saw a really good point recently of, if you only acknowledge the bad, people are not going, teens are not going to take you seriously. social media has vastly benefited my life. I think social media has been a net positive to my life. There are some bad things it's done for me, but I feel like it's been a net positive. And that's probably what a lot of people are going to say, right? Not everyone, but all people. It's just, the issue is, this is a blanket thing, there's no nuance, it's just, if you're below a certain age, no social media. Luckily, WhatsApp is not getting banned, but, like, there are better ways. There are so much better ways to do this. I don't know if this is, like, a concrete thing that, like, might happen in the future, or if it's just a thing of, like, people saying this will be cool. But one thing I would support is a law removing infinite scroll. So every, for example, you know, on, like, any of you who've used online forums, you will know there are pages, and every, like, 25, 50-ish kind of pose, like, every comment, you have to, like, basically hit the next page button, which was a natural break. But it isn't worrying for some reason, because it's not mandatory. And proposing that, well, you could have laws making that kind of thing mandatory. And that would be great because it would largely reduce doom scrolling. Wouldn't get rid of it entirely, but having the natural break every, like, say, 25 TikToks or 50 YouTube Shorts or whatever would be huge to prevent doom scrolling. I think that's be cool. That's a great thing. But I feel like this is just, like, this is one thing, right? This is obviously really bad. If you have any amount of common sense, you'll, like, know why this is bad. However, I do want to say this is a bigger thing. This is not an isolated incident of the UK government making a bad decision. This is a very long-standing thing of the UK government making really bad decisions. I don't think it's exactly a secret to anyone who's familiar with the UK government's recent actions that the UK government is slowly starting to be more and more like the US government. And if you know anything about the common state of the US government, you probably know why I don't want the UK government to be like the US government. Because the US government sucks. I mean, especially with the recent local elections in the UK and Reform getting, like, a ton of new stuff, which is, like... like, I don't... Like the UK government is just... that's so interesting. I mean, this is just... I mean, there's also the fact that this is very much continuing the whole UK government... like, mass surveillance accusations, because, I mean, the whole thing of it, are they trying to, like, let large companies have your ID or face, is the thing. Like, I mean, there's privacy concerns, because all of the private companies doing these verifications will get, because all these verifications get hacked, the details get leaked, they're not very secure. Like, we cannot trust them. Whatever you do, by the way, this is the most important thing you take away from this video. Do not give these people your heckin' ID. Don't do it. Your identity, it's not a matter of if your identity is stolen, it's a matter of when, I feel like. These companies cannot be trusted. Do not give them your ID. It's probably also a bad idea to give them your face as well. Excuse me, a ramble, I'm bumping a silver bullet. Right down this is wrong sure was the headline of one in book, so yes, that's very good. Trump bill in the past intend to regulate them. Can we use Trump's like billionaire friend like signing up for his billionaire friends for good for once? Maybe, I don't know. But we're getting sidetracked. Like I said, the UK government is definitely going more and more to the right, which is scary. I don't like that. I mean, like, minority rights already aren't great in the UK. I mean, if you recently, you've been probably hearing about the racist riots in Belfast and stuff, you know, that immigration stuff. But the thing is, as us living in Northern Ireland are aware, it's not just in Belfast, it's kind of like in all of the cities. Like, all of the cities have riots. Belfast is the one getting the most coverage because it's the biggest one, because it's the biggest city. But it's not an isolated incident in Belfast, and I feel like that's really weird seeing people talk about it, like it's an isolated incident in Belfast, when it's not. This is in all the cities. This is great. This is just so good. This is, like, yeah, so there's a lot of right-wing movement in the UK recently. It's weird. I don't like it. So, like, there's so yeah, to loop around back to the real thing, get a VPN. I'll leave a link to an article in the description of like good ones, which like good free VPNs. I will say it did say that an AI support chatbot was helpful, which is weird, but other than that, it appears to be a good article. Let me see if I can find the original. This one. Yeah, so like, but yeah, I'm gonna look into this stuff more. Like, I think, yeah, I'm gonna look into this more. It's only coming to effect in early 2027, so there's no rush right now. But close to the time, I would definitely recommend looking into VPN services more. I believe there was a counter petition, but this, I think it got got blocked. They got like shut down. If I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly though. So yeah, to finish off, yeah, the UK government is full of idiots and can go fuck off. Yeah, luckily I turned 16 not too long after the ban goes into effect, like only half a year after the ban goes into effect, so I should be fine. Yeah, I will still be making YouTube content, just using a VPN to change my location. Like during the time period. So yeah, I think it should be mostly unchanged on my end. Bye, I suppose.